Howdy, welcome to Sam Houston National Forest. Let me show you around. There's some pretty cool stuff out here, and you can do quite a bit here. It's a fun place. Howdy and welcome to Sam Houston National Forest, or more accurately, the bathroom of the Kelly Pond Trailhead. So what is Sam Houston National Forest? Well, it's a national forest, clearly, it's in the name. And it has these great multi-use trails. You can go dirt biking, hiking, hunting, fishing, climbing. I mean, they do not care what you use these for, so long as it's not illegal. And it is great. Now, don't get me wrong, people use these for illegal stuff all the time. I found a couple of stills and then one marijuana field. Both, or every time I just, get out of there real fast. You don't want to hang around those, they'll shoot you. But yeah, these are some of the trailheads. It's pretty cool. This is the Kelly Pond Trailhead entrance. Most dirt bikers start from here because it's a good place to park and keep all your stuff. You can access pretty much everything on this side of the highway, and they even have a crossover so you can access everything on the other side of the highway. If you're gonna hike it, it's gonna take a while. They're pretty long trails. Dirt biking, I've seen people do it in like probably an hour for the whole thing. But yeah, it's a cool place. This is one of the many campsites here in Sam Houston National Forest. They got a couple more developed ones down out that way towards the park. You'll find these just along the side of the road in a lot of places, and they got hunters camps for you during the season because you're not really supposed to camp here for during deer season. Beautiful ponds just all over the forest. You'll find them just throughout the woods as you're walking through. It's gorgeous. I mean, really serene. Alright, so what exactly can I use Sam Houston National Forest for? As I mentioned earlier, pretty much anything. You can go hiking, hunting, camping, foraging, fishing, pretty much anything. In order to go hunting though, you do need a public lands hunting license as well as a hunting license. So make sure you keep up to date on the rules and regulations of your local areas before you actually do shoot something, because they get angry with you. There's always game wardens out here patrolling. They keep it safe, they keep it clean, it's great. You'll run into a couple of hillbillies, but they're nice to you as long as you're nice to them. Alrighty, so this is what our normal trailhead would look like in Sam Houston. Basically they just turned all the old forest roads into walking / horse trails. You're not allowed to drive any vehicles on them anymore, unfortunately. They keep them all locked up. Every once in a while they open one up and you can drive on it, and that's always fun. But yeah, every one of them goes about 3 or 4 miles back. Some of them connect back in there, and you can make it most of the way through the forest on these. In order to actually find anything though, you will want to get off trail because it is super pressured, seeing as though everybody who wants to go hunting from Houston comes up here. Alrighty, so these are what most of your forest roads here in Sam Houston are going to look like. This is a more developed one. Generally they have a couple of potholes in them, so you're going to want to watch out for that. Always keep your eye on the road. Look for big old dark holes, because they'll really mess up your truck suspension or car. Yeah, they're well maintained. Every once in a while you'll have a tree falling down in the middle of them. But yeah. Alright, this right here is the beginning of the hunter's camp. This is where you'll be camping during the actual hunting season, because you're not allowed to camp in the forest then. It's always pretty nice. They keep it clean. They're primitive campsites. Hunters are friendly. Be sure to check your local fire regulations. Oh, and don't ask anybody for spots. Those are earned, not given. Alright, this is probably the coolest spot at Sam Houston National Forest. Not this particularly. Just the idea that you can find stuff like this all over the place. I mean, this is just in the middle of nowhere. Like, you'll never know. It's great. And there's snakes all over the place. Look at him. Little ribbon snake. Let me see if I can get him. Oh, he's fast. He dove. There's places like this all over the place. They're just scattered throughout the forest, and it's so cool to find them. This is one of the trail crossings I was talking about. The road's right here, actually. This is the road. And this right here is one of them dirt bike trails. They cross several times. They always have these little stop signs for you. That way you know it's coming up. This one of the trees that I said falls over into the road. You just got to drive around them. If you can see, there's a little bit of a path. They'll clear it out within like the week. Believe it or not, but Sam Houston actually used to have quite a lot of off-roading. There was a large and vibrant community, but recently they've kind of cracked down on it and they've shut it all down. As you can see, they put a whole bunch of like illegal trail signs up. And so, yeah, you can't really do that anymore. They were like wickedly rough trails though. My truck could not make it through them. The many creeks in Sam Houston, there's quite a few of them. They kind of snake in throughout the forest. This is what I would recommend traveling on mostly as far as hunting goes, because it masks your scent and it masks your noise. So the animals can't hear you. They're not expecting you to come up the creeks because a lot of people don't. I would just recommend you bring some waterproof boots and maybe some snake gaiters. Besides that, yeah, just look for oak trees and water. Those are your best tips. Okay, so this is one of the bridges over Lake Conroe. It's a decent fishing spot. I've caught a couple of catfish out of here. There's always gar swimming around. And then Stubblefield Road, that park is over there. They got a couple like nice campgrounds set up. It's more developed. And then the other hunters camp is down that way. So there's a boat ramp over there. No boat ramp over here. Lots of signs. They make a big deal out of it. Yeah, pretty little cool fishing spot and two camps right next to each other. Thanks for joining me in Sam Houston National Forest. Hope you had a good time. Consider coming. It's a fun place.